Safety is the number one priority here at Leyland. This has not changed with the spread of COVID-19 across the globe, but we must change the way we operate to ensure working conditions continue to be safe and we protect each other from the virus. Over the recent weeks, work has been carried out across PACCAR locations, new protocols and working methods to make our production and office environments even safer. You will see some of them in this video. These measures will allow us to resume production in a safe and responsible manner, which is important for Leyland, important for our economy, and important for you. Leyland is an integral part of the UK economy and serves a critical logistics industry that is responsible for keeping the country driving, and we need to do our part.
We at Leyland Trucks are proud to deliver the highest quality products for our customers, and whilst we will always look to continuously improve, safety is without question our number one priority. That is why we have introduced measures throughout our factory and office locations to provide social distancing from your arrival through to your work and rest areas. So please observe the 2-metre reference markings and other measures which are there to help keep us all safe. This is important in all areas, not only in production, so you will also see these measures at vending machines, in the walkways and toilets. Additionally, arrows have been placed on the floors to indicate one-way traffic in some locations, so please be vigilant, aware and look out for one another. The morning meetings will take place in smaller groups where everyone respects those 2 metres. We have also put special measures in place to help ease the flow into and out of the factory at peak times. These include increased internal parking, alternative entry routes and remote working where possible. All visitors, whilst on site, will be required to wear the same protective equipment as yourselves, and there are new procedures for transport and delivery personnel entering the premises via the gatehouse. Our cleaning programs have been intensified. Across the company, cleaning materials are available at all workplaces to clean tools and equipment, and hand sanitizer gel is available for all employees to clean their hands regularly. We will also regularly measure your temperature. For you, an important indicator that you are healthy. Nick will now go through some examples of the changes we have made within the assembly operations areas. Nick.
Thanks, Peter. We have analysed all the workstations in the factory to see what had to be done at every one. They're all different, so each requires the team to overcome different challenges. But we have successfully implemented measures to ensure either 2-metre distancing or protective guards where intermittent close working is unavoidable. Let's take a closer look at some examples. A lot of processes can be completed by keeping our distance from one another, even if that wasn't quite how we built the trucks before. Both the truck and body assembly lines have had 2-metre markings taped out to show each operator where they're able to work and avoid drifting up and down the moving line. Here, in the tight yield booth, due to the suspended tooling, there may be occasions when operators pass each other, moving from one section of the chassis to another. We have implemented protective screens. We also have hanging screens on the axle subassembly and fit cranes to add a barrier between operators. These allow the simultaneous lowering and mounting of the axle to the brackets, ensuring safe and secure fitting can be completed. In the team stations, we have spread out the lockers and have maximum occupancy. Where possible, we have also implemented entry and exit routes. We have also put out cleaning kits at every team station and appropriate areas in the plant.
For those people who normally work in the offices at Leyland, we'll continue to encourage remote working wherever this is possible, using connected IT applications and the other tools we have available to us. Where this is not possible and we need to work from the office, social distancing continues to apply, and we've spaced out workstations and placed occupancy limits on shared spaces such as meeting rooms and kitchens.
Even with customer orders continuing to land in the PDC each day throughout the outbreak, we remained fully functional. Safety and the welfare of our people is always foremost in our minds. Nothing is off the table in terms of changing our processes and making the PDC as virus-proof as it can possibly be. We've seen a real sense of urgency as people from every level of the organisation come together to get us through. Suggestions for improvement have come in at a steep rate. If an idea is put forward on day one, it is either implemented there and then, or the very next day. Such is our determination. So far, we've made almost 50 improvements or preventions in the PDC, so have been very responsive in such a short space of time. There are many examples in this video already of measures taken to socially distance our personnel and adapt our processes, and the PDC also has these in hand. If anything, we like to see ourselves as the example that we can get through this. There's a peak where things maybe feel like a real struggle, but with the correct approach and with safety being at the centre of every decision you make, things can and will stabilise back to some level of normality. Everybody has to play their part.
As you can see, a great deal of thought and work has been taken to keep safety with our company at the highest level. We have introduced new working procedures and processes. That's good and necessary, but in the end, safety starts with each of you. Make social distancing your new way of life. Wash your hands regularly. Wear the appropriate PPE. And stay home if you have a fever or a new dry cough. Together, we can protect ourselves, protect our coworkers, and protect our families through these measures. I also ask for your suggestions on how we can operate better. And if you see something unsafe, say something. Now let's get back to work safely.